So, I just wanted to state how strong and how tough I am. For my age and for my gender, I'm doing damn pretty fucking good. And this is why I think I'm mentally superior to everybody. Because my life is, I moved back into my dad's shed, right, to save money. He offered. I didn't ask him, right? And I don't fucking argue with him. I don't yell at him. I don't disrespect him. I can't tell him no. Okay? Now, I know somebody who's way older than me, gonna be 50 soon here in a couple of days, who still lives with daddy, and daddy supplies him with a car, and he doesn't fucking pay for the gas, he doesn't pay for the tags or the insurance or whatnot. And his daddy is almost like 70, 80, and he pays for it. And my daddy never got me a fucking car. My dad never gave me anything not fucking expensive in my entire life. You know, he couldn't even help me fucking get my ID figured out so I could, you know, because his job, Fresh Point, had a program for teens in school. During the summer, you do something, making money over the summer, you save money. The problem was, here in America, since kind of everybody freaked over 9/11 and shit, and all these terrorists and shit, I couldn't get my ID because I had a different fucking last name on my birth certificate versus my fucking social security card. And mom and dad were in their own little world. They weren't involved with us enough and helped us. They didn't help us fucking discover what we like to do, what we were good at, blah blah blah. Okay, my dad was just concerned about saving money, which I understood, and my mom was only worried about cheating and fucking around with her boy toys and just wishing she was still desirable like she used to be. Okay. So I live out of this shed, right? So I walk down the street at night. I wait till nightfall because it's cooler. So when I walk back, I won't sweat as much as during the day. So I walk to the gym at night, right, to take a shower, okay? And I feel like everybody looks at me. They see I'm a young girl and I'm walking down the street at whatever hour of the night, right? Whether it be 11, 12, 9, 10, whatever it is. And I feel like they judge me. I feel their thoughts of judgment. Like, I get pissed off before something happens because that's just how mentally superior I am to everyone. Is that I know what they're thinking. And I know what's gonna happen. And it makes me very fucking angry. Because they don't know this fucking kind of struggle. I'm a good girl. I didn't touch fucking drugs when I was in school. I had good grades. It was just anxiety and depression that fucking did me, and it got the best of me, and I dropped out. But I fought as long as I could, and I asked mom and dad for help. What I said was, I just want someone to talk to, and obviously dad wouldn't want to put money into that, and my mom didn't work. So I understood, because we were tight on money, so I never got to be a gymnast like I wanted to be. I never got to do shit. I had 2 other sisters, but when I lived in the country, I was the only child, and I had a normal life, and I was happy, and everything was great. And there was no alcoholism, there was no slutty fucking cheating, there was nothing. Because I was raised by 2 older people at some point in my life. So that's why I want to go out to the country. That's why I wear what I wear. I bought boots, you know, like, cry. I listen to country music. It just makes me sad. And this is why. Because I was happy then. And no one understands. No one understands this pain. Nobody. So I got people judging me for wearing boots or getting muddy or fucking listening to country music. And it just fucking unnerves me. Okay. And my dad doesn't ask from time to time if I want to shop. I mean, like, he's asked, like, in the beginning, but I knew he'd eventually stop, and I don't ask him for anything. And when he told me, he's like, you could live in the shed, I was like, yeah, no, I'll think about it. And then all of a sudden, he hit me up with, hey, we're installing this in the shed for you, because I had lived in this shed before, except there was no insulation, no fridge, and no microwave like there is now. And it's nice. And I do appreciate it, and I don't complain, and I really don't want to complain because it's my father. I do think highly of my father. I am respectful to my father. You know, a lot more than all these other kids that are given everything. You know, like Brandon. You know, he's got a military daddy. My daddy wasn't in the military, and I treat him as such as if he was. Just because I am mentally superior to everyone. That's why I have